Well, it's another beautiful, overcast, probably eventually rainy kind of day. So I decided to make a Mulliker video outside of the Masonic Temple. There it is, right there. The Masonic Temple. Make that Masonic Temple yours. Got some leftover, whatever this is. I'm not even sure. Blood. It's blood from the womb of the peanuts. Anyway, anyway, malt liquor. Let's catch a malt liquor buzz and get to work. Listening to some Paralympic stuff. What's happening from here? I can't see a whole lot of nothing, but that doesn't really matter.
Discussing the Summer Paralympic Games, which begin today. We're here with Alexa Crane. She's a Paralympic supervising producer at NBC Sports, and Linda Mustang-Pitt. She's a two-time Paralympian.
So the Masonic Temple, it's part of the Templars. I guess what's his face? Nicolas Cage. Is that his name? He made a movie about his dad, who was part of the Templars. His grandfather was part of the Templars, like Benjamin Franklin. Anyway, that's what this is. Masonic Temple. So it's pretty cool. All that Masonic stuff, the Masons, a lot of brick building, mortar, wrought iron. Fantastic. Steel wide. Check it out. Check out your Masonic temples. Just download the Malt Liquor app and mark it as your fave. Everybody loves a good Masonic temple. Anything that starts with MAS, like massage, or mastectomy, or masonry, or mastiffs, all starts with Masonic temple, but not malt liquor. There is no malt liquor temple in and of itself. It exists inside of each and every one of us. And that's pretty fantastic to know. But then there's a Masonic temple. It exists right over there. Pretty cool, huh?
This is WPR News. Support for NPR comes from this station and from National Geographic Moonlight Expeditions, committed to connecting travelers deeper into the providing HR services and technology, from payroll, benefits, and HR compliance to talent development. Learn more at Insperity.com/HR. And for
Basically,
residents like you,
if you take the words malt liquor and rearrange the letters, it's going to come up with this code.
Back to the Paralympics in a moment, but first we'd love your help with our show
And you
tomorrow.
can
Perhaps
you
more than
can
any
study
other
the
sport,
code.
bookstores are
You can break the
romanticized
code.
with hush,
Oh, look at this. Illegal turn. Cannot do a U-turn on a
the
highway.
largest bookstore today isn't even a
And they didn't even use their blinker in the first place. That is so illegal. Oh, you can get fined for that, citations and shit. People don't even know how to drive anymore. People don't know a lot of things. If you want to know a lot of things, I suggest you run down, grab yourself a malt liquor, rearrange the letters, do some decoding, learn how to drive at least. At least you could do that much for crying out loud.
Are there fewer, different ones? 855-236-1818. Or leave a message with our app, Moneybox Pop, and we'll share.
Where the hell has Harvey Christ been? Tuning in. Colostomy drag. Colostomy crap bag. Fuck.
Earlier, we sat down with Jessica Hines, who joined us from Paris. She's a three-time Paralympic track and field athlete competing in the discus throwing. She set an amazing record in the Tokyo 2021 Games and has set and broken many records over the course of her
Well,
career.
cooler weather has prevailed finally. We had some fucking heat waves that just blew. Like shock to the system, you know. Signs everywhere, signs blocking up the scenery. Break my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the signs? Signs here, you gotta have a membership card to get inside. I saw his husband once in concerts. They opened up for David Lee fucking Roth when he was doing an Eat 'em and Smile tour. So I'm at the deck. I was probably 15, stoned out of my mind. Chinese ad, unbelievable. Hanging out with these older people, they were stoners. 19, 20, 21. Buy liquor, I know that much. I drank some blackberry brandy. Got stoned. David Lee Roth, what a showman, huh? He's in Las Vegas now. Son of a bitch. I think I saw that one band, The Cult, Firewoman. But maybe that was just a video on MTV. It seems like I've seen it somewhere. I don't know where, how. Maybe I'm dreaming. Dreaming the Masonic Temple dream. It's like Nicolas Cage does. Every day he wakes up and looks for the Templars' bag of gold tricks. I guess this place is for sale. Looks like someone bought it. Wonder who bought it. Probably a Mason. Probably one of the Masonries. Seems like everyone's dying these days. I don't really believe in death. I believe in life. It's like Pongo. It just is. Pongo from Saturday Night Live. I haven't been watching that show. Maybe I should see what they've been up to. See if I can laugh again. Hurts to laugh, huh?
Your ability to learn from your coach and actually apply those measures. And now, as a professional athlete, I can know when I hit a good throw. But
desecration is a smile on my face. Love I made is shaping my face. I feed. We could all go down and make some noise. Coca-Cola doesn't do just as she enjoys. We could all go down. Broken record running low on love. Desecration is a smile on my face. Another girl back for my hair. Seen it all to someone else. All like your buzz is starting to seep into the brain. You gotta love it. You gotta cherish it. You gotta reach down deep inside and stir it up. Stir it up. The modern world. How dismodernized. Describe. If you don't know what you're watching right now, it is a Malt Liquor video. That's what you do. Just run down, grab yourself a 40 or aluminum can of something with malt liquor on the label. It used to be you had to legally back in some pre-years of this country, possibly before Prohibition. Can you believe that? This country was segregated. It had slavery. It had prohibition of alcohol. Like, you couldn't drink alcohol in frickin' America? What in the world was that all about, man? Who the hell went wrong with that? Like, just imagine that. We got Alexis Eldridge running around drinking in New York. Back in some time, it'd be like illegal to drink alcohol in America. How did that happen? And, simple colors defining so much ridiculousness. I don't believe in racism. There's nothing different about anyone. Can't. Not that different that you gotta be another species. It's baloney. So go with you see something you like, I guess you just go for it. Awareness? Just kicking back, drinking malt liquor outside the Masonic Temple. Just having random thoughts about the clouds and the sky and the dirt and the earth and the leaves and the trees and the bees and the bumbles and the cakes and the crumbles and the snakes and the worms and the tires and the treads and the flowers and the stamens and pistils, the honey and the cone and the ice cream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream and popcorn and peanuts and elephants and bears and flying trapeze, scantily clad underwear. You're watching a Motley video. I wish you could smell it. I wish you could taste it. I wish you could believe. There's so much copper coming out of Panama. There's so much copper. You could make 1 million F-150 Lightnings. And power so many somethings a year. Strip mining and somnambulisms. If you're a somnambulist, maybe you got narcolepsy. Maybe it's hard for you to like stay awake. Maybe you fall asleep suddenly without even being, tired. Maybe something sets off your narcolepsy. Maybe there's something to it that M. Night Shyamalan knows that no one else knows about sleepwalking. If there is, whatever you do not wake them up like they did in that one movie, Step Brothers. You've seen what happened when they woke them up. All hell broke loose. In the end, though, movies always win or lose, but Montlaker always wins. You know why? Because that's just the way it is. And you won't know this until you are a believer in a Montlaker buzz. And if a Montlaker buzz is too much for you to handle in regular terms of the equatable constant living source of balance, like the Masonic Temple, what did it do? It balanced out enough that in the end the Masonic Temple was just an underground, sellable, empty real estate. And that's okay, because you know what? Chicken butt. Turn around, lick it up.
Between the Paralympic Games, what do you think could be done to further improve them?
I mean,
I think, first of all, kudos to all the media who are...
You could put a jive turkey in a pan, cook it up for fucking stuffing Thanksgiving, but jive turkeys aren't meant to be Thanksgiving shit right there.
So I think that's really important. But I think
Butterball turkeys, though, on the other hand,
we've got to do
jive turkey. Remember that one jive turkey thing when the tropics. That one movie with Will Ferrell, he was playing basketball. That one dude sings about Polaroid picture. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Like a Polaroid picture and stuff. Like Doozy Doo, he's like running around, so much back hair. People are like, dude, I wish I had a full head of back hair on top of my head. feel like all of a sudden some Benjamin Franklin, Nicolas Cage looking guys are gonna come running out of the Masonic Temple, right out that door right there. See you right there. That's the door of the Masonic Temple. You go in there. You might not ever come out the same as you were before you left. And there's nothing malt liquor can't cure. It's already a known fact that even with a percentage ratio that is lower than the causal point inflection, and it's never been more trickier now than ever. If you're gonna do this type of stuff, you have to outweigh the consequences, and usually the consequences of drinking malt liquor, and I'm saying usually, these are facts based on a lot of scientific research at the Research Institute. I want to thank everyone for sending in the bucks, the dollars, the bills, the debits, credits, the blue chips, the blue coins, the dark matter money, the invisible cash flow. The invisible cash flow. So no one knows where it is, or where it goes, or what it's doing. That's the real current you want to sink your feet into when you catch yourself a malt liquor. Never mind verbatim. Don't quote me. If you do, refer through the video, but don't count on it, because a lot of this is just made up. Most of it is entirely, in fact, all of it, really. It's just a juncture in your mind, and at a split decision happens fast. Like a person, step after step, get somewhere. That's when you're going to be there, by getting there. Power of malt liquor, coupled with anything, could be a piece of bark off of a tree laying in a river, floating down silently. There it is. You never even notice it. Show up to Spalding Gray. I don't know. It was better when I first watched it. If you watch it now, Spalding Gray, David Letterman, back in, must have been the fucking 80s. Had to have been. I wonder what David Letterman's doing now. He interviewed Zelensky after he retired. I thought that was pretty great. David Letterman, where the fuck are you? Hanging out with Eddie Vedder, selling Ticketmaster, free tickets to Pearl Jam concerts everywhere. I saw Andy DeFranco. She was at Big Top, believe it or not. $32 flavors, 23 flavors, whatever. Never got to see Chris Cornell, so Soundgarden or Audio Slave or maybe Rage Against the Machine is still a possibility. I don't know if they really. Whatever happened to the Blind Melon band after Shannon Hoon overdosed on heroin in the bus? Like, are those guys? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have to Google what's up with the other band members. And where the hell's Kim Thale with Rips? That one dude. Well, when you get to be my age, almost 70, be popping off, walking the catwalk like some Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann. No one cares about Raggedy Ann or like those what the fuck were they called? Raggedy Ann. They were like these little teeny babies or baby TY babies. They were like these stuffed Beanie Babies. Everyone was fucking nuts about that shit. You want to see nuts? Try Planters dry roasted peanuts since 1906. 1906. Can't wait to see that movie. Like that one movie with Beetlejuice guy about McDonald's. Wow. Oh, you think Ronald McDonald was nice, but that motherfucker, he's not even real. Anyone could be Ronald McDonald, for crying out loud. Anyone could be Burger King. And that guy's pretty creepy. Burger King. If I were to hang out with either Burger King or Ronald McDonald, I'd say Ronald McDonald. I mean, neither of those motherfuckers said much. I think Ronald McDonald says a lot more than Burger King. But Grimace, and then there was, I don't know. I've never had Popeye's chicken. One time when I was leaving New York and we were so hungover and we got lost in like the foothills of the Catskills, where fucking what's his face fell asleep for Van Winkle. There was this gas station and there was this border above it. It said gas and it said Pop Ice. It's like saying Jap and Pop Ice. I'm sure I've seen Popeye's chicken. I might have been at one way back in the day in the south side of Chicago when I took the L train to the end of the line. I got out and I was like wearing my Red Hot Chili Pepper hat backwards. And I looked around and man, I was in another world. I didn't even know where I was. Bought a fifth of whiskey. That's back when you could buy a fucking case of Old E for like $8. That's 12 Old E's for $8, man. And that's what we did. Got all fucked up. But it was 40 fucked up, you know? Kenosha. Trying to hit the ramps. Speeding around on mini ramps and trying to get your kick flips in, break your ankle, and end up in the hospital with a fucking sore neck, sore ankle, and lucky that's all it was. Tear the cast off in a bathtub and be like, fuck this shit. It's too itchy. Got a scratch. I'll heal without a cast. cut it off. You finally get out of that thing. You're like, oh my god. No wonder why they put it on me in the first place. Whatever you do, go fast. Lickety split. Straight as an arrow. Large as a Titanic juggernaut. How in the world can we run so many goddamn petroleum burning cars on top of this fucking earth and still be able to breathe anything decent? Is beyond me. I can't believe it's anywhere sustainable or attainable to breathe fresh air anymore when we've got more cars than there are hippopotamuses. Would I drive a hippopotamus? Fuck no, those things will turn around and bite your head off in a fucking instant. Fuck that. But in a way, dinosaurs, fossil fuels are T-Rexing us every step of the way. We dug them up and put them in cars, and now we're combustible and burning, polluting the air with the very fancy of our feast. It's gross. I'd never feed fancy feast to a cat. They just get the shits. Fucking cars. There's just way too many cars. Who gives a fuck? Why do we gotta make them? Think like it's a privilege or right. It's not right. Driving is a privilege. I better hurry up. I'll have a couple peanuts just to take out the edge. Take out the edge. A mouthful of peanuts helps salt them up. Where the fuck's Ronnie Boy 3 malts? These days. Probably Canada.